Hello friend, welcome back. In our previous video here we successfully add all the data in our local storage, right? So now I want to get this data. That means get all that our local storage data. So if you want to get it for doing this in our add item, right? So here I want to create another method. Okay, I want to create another method. I just name it as a function and I name it as a show. Okay, show item. Or show items, so whatever you choose. So I make it as a show items. And also I want to declare our this one, that means this method I want to first of all declare it. And now into the show item area I want to get all the data. Here I have already get all the data. You can see now that is needed. For the reasons I make it into the function area. Now I want to declare this function as get item from a local storage. I want to call this method. Okay, before I have already called this method in here. You can see that is the same, but I copy it. And now in our this method, that is a show item method. Okay, here I want to paste it. So I want to take one of the variable as the items, and here I declare our this method. So with this method we'll get all that our array object data. Now I want to get all that one by one, all the data, right? So for the reasons here we have to run on the for of loop. So better I want to take one of the for. Okay, for, and into this for area here for the first time. Okay, for the first time that will be as a I take one of the late and I make it as an item. Okay, item. So item, that will be what? That will be as a for of as a items, right? So that is our items. Great. I take everything in our this position, that means this variable as an item. So now with this item here I want to load our total element. Okay, that means this element. Okay, I simply better copy it. Okay, I copy the total element. I copy total things from to this position, and then in here in our this for loop, but I put some of the gap, and here I want to paste it. Okay, I simply paste it. Perfect. So now into this item, that is our format, right? So that is actually our format. So now we have to apply it, because I have already get everything in our this get element, and I take the things with this item. I run this for loop as a items with this item. Now with this item we have to display this description. I make it as a with this item we have to display this description. With this item we have to display the time. With this item we have to display the type, and then that is actually another type. Okay, with this item we have to display it, and also with this item we have to display with this item we have to display this value. Okay, I simply display this value. And now we have to add it. That means we have to add our this item in our which position in our collection, right? So that is actually in our add item. Here I have already added the collection. You can see there is a collection, and into this collection area here I actually pass it with the after beginning, right? So now that will be same. I copy it. Okay, I copy both of this from here, and now in particular that position. So that is our method. And after this I want to paste it. Okay, I want to paste both of this, and into the for loop area here we have to add, right? For the reasons into the for loop area I want to add this collection. So that is our for loop, and that is all and one, and after this I want to paste it. Okay, that there is a collection with the insert adjustment HTML. That means the last one will be displayed into the first area. So for the reasons here I simply display that things in like that way. I hope friend it's very much clear to you. So that is our collection with into this collection area. Here I pass it, and then in the for loop area I want to insert everything. Great. Now if you want to check it, click as a save all. Now that should be display, because in our local storage there is the two data, right? Right now you can see it's not displaying here. Now if you click as a refresh, you can see now that is our local storage. So all the data is visible. There is a Kazi and then the Aryan. If you go, you can see there is a Aryan as a value 50, Aryan as a value 50, and every data is successfully displayed. Okay, every data is displayed. That means our local storage data is displayed. If you want to make it as a minus, I make it as a Raju, and I put that as a 100. Now I want to insert this data. Click as a add. You can see that is perfectly inserted, and that is also displayed in here. Great. That means right now we are able to successfully insert all the data in our local storage, and also from to the local storage we can able to successfully get all the data and visible that item in here. Okay friend, I hope it's very much clear to you how to do that work. You can see it's now successfully get all the data. In our next video, I want to discuss about like they have also into the UI. I have already designed it as a that is the expenses, the income, right? So I want to add all that our expense, like that is our red mark as a minus value, right? So that is our minus value, and that is also this minus value, that is means that is all that our expense. So all that our expense will be displayed in here, and all that our that is our income, all that our income will be displayed in here. Okay, and our total balance will be minus from our expense. That means our total income will be minus our expense, and then that will be our total balance. Okay, how can do that work in our next video? I will show you that things with a live example. So thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.